The parliamentary canteen in Delhi had a surprise visitor at lunchtime today. Totally unexpected. Prime Minister Narendra Modi strolled into the parliament canteen flanked by a BJP MP from Gujarat to have a very simple lunch. During his 25-minute stay, Modi had a vegetarian thali and paid the 29 rupees that it cost himself. He later signed the register at the canteen. Well, Prime Minister's lunch at the House canteen is being perceived as a message of austerity, perhaps, at lawmakers just a couple of days after the budget session of Parliament.
All of a sudden, the Prime Minister came to the members of Parliament canteen in the Parliament House, and it was a big surprise for all the employees here. The Prime Minister came here, and this was an occasion because this happened for the first time. Never before a Prime Minister had come here to have lunch with the other MPs. And as you can see, there are some people here. Let's have a word with them. This is the sort of thali he had here, the thali which is being served with different vegetables, and there were some people. ये पहली बार हुआ कि प्रधानमंत्री यहाँ
पहली बार प्रधानमंत्री जी इस सांसद के कैंटीन में आए और जो सांसद यहाँ खाना खा रहे हैं वही खाना वो खाए।
आपने भी देखा अचानक?
देखिए, ये पहला मौका है। मैं 1967 से यहाँ पे हूँ लोकसभा राज्यसभा लेकर के, परंतु पहली बार कोई भारत का प्रधानमंत्री यहाँ पर लंच में नॉर्मल वे में आया हो। ऑफिशियल डिनर की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं। ऑफिशियल डिनर में कोई आता होगा प्रधानमंत्री, पर नॉर्मल लंच में एक आम एमपी के नाते पहला प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी जो यहाँ की भोजन किया उन्होंने। समझ गया?
So what we are learning is that he had thali here, and all the people were taken aback, but it was because he commented he liked the food which was served here. With camera person Sanjeev, Atir Khan in Delhi for Headlines Today.
Atir Khan is with me live. Atir, pretty rare for a Prime Minister to, go into the House canteen, for lunch. This couldn't have been a coincidence. He had a BJP MP from Gujarat also with him. There were a couple of other people, but not something you see every day. So definitely perhaps a message.
Well, that's right. You see, it was an unusual stoppage. It was unscheduled. And, for the Prime Minister, everything is monitored from his time to what he eats. He's SPG protectee, but all of a sudden he made up his mind. It was an instinctive move on his part, and he went inside the canteen, not just had the meal, in a proper Indian traditional way. He sat there, had thali with paneer, saag, dal, roti, the normal diet. Not just that, but he was also hobnobbing with people there. There were some journalists also. He had a word with them. He asked about the quality of the food. Then there was a sweeper whom he asked how he is. So he was, it was an unscheduled move, and it was a pleasant surprise, not just for the staffers there, but for everyone who was there. They could spend almost half an hour with him. People took selfies, and yes, of course, there was a message that just like another member of Parliament, he went there in the canteen, had food with them, and he chatted up with them. So by the end of the day, there is a message which goes that even the Prime Minister sits with them, has meal, and also hobnobs with people just like an ordinary person.
Thanks, Atir, for getting us the very latest on that. 29 rupees is what that thali actually cost the Prime Minister. And as Atir just reported, the Prime Minister apparently paid for it himself. He also signed the register. Well, the people who work at the canteen there are used to seeing ministers, journalists, others walk in. They definitely aren't used to seeing the Prime Minister walk in. Prime Minister, remember, has his own level of security detail.